Everyone, I'm Ruby Williams, an accredited practicing dietitian with Nutrition Australia. I'll just wait for a few people to join before we start officially. But today I'm here to bring the Veg Influencer Project to life, here to help increase the veg consumption in kids. So today we're going to be making a delicious sweeter snack using veg. And I really like this idea because we often think when it comes to eating vegetables that we save them for lunch or dinner. We often think of the savory option, but this is a great way. Okay, great. I'm seeing more of you join. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, as I was saying, this is a great way for you to increase the consumption of veg and adding variety and being creative, I guess. So we're going to make some carrot cake bliss balls. So we'll give you the recipe to this after in the feed, just so you can refer to, so you don't need to rush and write everything down. But it'll also be on our VegKit website. So that's vegkit.com.au. And here we've got a bunch of different evidence-based resources as well to help you increase the consumption of veg. And we also have a lot of different recipes, and this will be one of them added as well. So let's start making it, shall we? So we'll begin with grating the carrot. Hopefully it's not too noisy and that you can hear me. And this is a great way to get your kids in the kitchen as well. So we know that when we get the kids in the kitchen, it helps increase the exposure to vegetables. And they're more likely to then try them as well, which is the goal. So whether your kid is a bit older, maybe they can help you with grating the carrot, or maybe they're a bit more experienced in the kitchen. Otherwise, you can definitely get them to add all the ingredients into the blender. You can get them to measure out all the food. You can get them to roll the balls at the end. It's a great way to get the kids involved. So we're going to add the carrot into our blender. And then we'll also add our oats and our nuts. We'll add the dates gradually just to help get a right sort of consistency. And another thing I really like about this recipe is that it's full of fiber. And we know fiber is great for not only our gut health as adults, but also our kids' gut health as well, and digestion. And so we have obviously carrots providing us with fiber in this recipe, but we also have our dates and our oats. So again, a really great way to increase their fiber. We've also got our healthy fats. So we've got our walnuts, which are a great source of omega-3, and we've got a bit of nut butter as well. And we need fats in our diet. We need healthy fats. It's really important for our kids' brain function and development. And they're growing kids, so we need them to concentrate. We need them to have enough energy to support them throughout the day. So it's a great way to help with that. A lot of schools I know are nut-free, and there are a lot of nut allergies out there. That's okay. This recipe can easily be adapted to a nut-free version. So simply swapping the peanut butter to a tahini and swapping the walnuts to some pepitas or pumpkin seeds. I tried it yesterday. It works really well. We're also going to add a little bit of flavor, because that's also really important on getting our kids to enjoy their veggies. So we're going to add some cinnamon, about a teaspoon, and a little bit of vanilla essence as well. All right, so I'm going to start blending a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud on your end. And again, I'm going to add the dates gradually. So sorry if it is a bit too loud, but fingers crossed it'll be okay. All right. Okay, that looked all right. So now we're going to add a little bit of dates. I might just take the lid off for that. And as I said, you know, it's really important to try to get creative in the kitchen. We don't need to just have our veggies in our main meals, but having them throughout the whole day. So some in our snacks, some in our lunch, and some in our main meals, our dinners, breakfast even, is a great way to increase the consumption. It can be hard to get to 5 serves a day, but doing this, even in a sweet recipe like this one, you can slowly chip away at that 5 serves. Okay, again, I hope this isn't too loud. Right, I'll just add a few more dates to it. This is also really good if you do work within a daycare setting, because that way you can actually upscale the recipe too, and because it is prepared in a blender, you can make them in batches and chuck them in the fridge or even the freezer and increase just double or triple, depending on how many kids that you have within your daycare setting. Okay, one more time. All right, I reckon these are ready to roll out now. So again, this can be a great way to get the kids involved. I know when we used to make Bliss bowls at home when I was younger, I used to love being a part of this particular part. So we're just going to roll them out into little bowls and then put them into the shredded coconut. Now, I'll just use this spoon. Yeah, so you can put these as a part of other snacks too. Maybe make a bit of a spread. So you could use some veg-based dip, like the one that Catherine and Jen, another dietitian from Nutrition Australia, even made last time. So whether it's the dinosaur guacamole dip or the cauliflower dip, you can put those on the side, have some cukes and cut up veggies to dip into. And you can have these little carrot cake Bliss bowls as well for a bit of sweet variety. Put them on the side. This will make, depending on how big you choose to make the bowls, you can make them around 16. We'll just make a few today because I'll finish the rest off after. And yeah, if you're at home and you choose to have them for your kids after school, or you can keep them in the fridge as well. And that way you can have them more accessible to the kids. If it's in their side of mind, it's a way that they can then just grab them on the go if they are hungry. And it's a great snack as well. As I said, it's got the fiber, it's got the healthy fats, and it's got lots of energy for them as well, because they are growing, they are learning, they're very, very busy at this age. And yeah, no matter if you're a parent, you're a teacher, you're a cook, or a healthcare professional, even a big sister. I'm a big sister to a 9-year-old little brother, and we're all veg influencers. So we all have the ability to increase our kids' veg consumption. And I think this is really important for us all to, experiment, get creative, like with something as simple as this, right? Who would think that veg would be so good in a dessert option? We all know carrot cake. We don't know carrot cake bliss balls necessarily. Just a few more and then I'll give one a try. So I'm dying to give it a go. Did make the nut-free ones yesterday and it was really delicious. Just as good actually. So I'm keen to, compare. All right, I'll put them on a nicer plate for you to see. And then we'll just go into some questions. Now I've made them in different sizes, so don't mind that, but you can kind of see that what they look like. They're really good. You can't even taste the carrot. With that as well, this is certainly not trying to hide veggies. It's just showing you a different way to use them in your cooking. So I think that's what I like about this recipe too. We're not trying to hide anything, but we're increasing again without any pressure really. It's just there, it's in them. But these are delicious. I can't wait to finish them off. So make sure you head to the Veg Kit website to check them out. It'll also be uploaded to the event after, but vegkit.com.au for all of the resources as well as the recipes. And so this will be added soon. A lot more recipes will also be added in the coming weeks and months. So make sure you just keep checking it out whether you're a parent or cook. So many different varieties. I think we'll finish up with some questions. I can see some really good ones coming through. Might not have time to answer them all, but we'll certainly make sure that we answer them in the comments. So I'll just come over to the phone. All right. So we have Sarah asking if we can use any other vegetables in this recipe. Really good question. So we need to get creative. So we can use things like even legumes. So black beans or chickpeas, they work really well in dessert recipes. It doesn't even have to be bliss bowls. It could be even brownies. They work really well in those. Beetroot, even some cauliflower or zucchini would probably work quite well as well. Hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, again, just getting creative, even serving them up alongside other veg-based dishes. What could you swap for the oats? Gluten-free rice flakes. Yes, rice flakes would be a really good gluten-free swap, as well as even you could go quinoa flakes. They might be a little bit more expensive, but I think definitely something flaky like rice flakes is a really good option as well. So yeah, you've answered your own question there as well. Great. So I think that's all the main questions that we had. If you've got any others or any other ideas you'd like to see in future lives, make sure you also comment those below and let us know. We'd love your feedback and we'd love to, give you what you'd like to see. But with all that, we're all veg influencers and we can all increase and help increase kids' consumption of vegetables. So make sure you check out the Veg Kit website to see some different resources and how you can actually influence kids to eat their veggies, as well as how you could even check, the Veg Education's TikTok page. They have so many videos just showing you again how you can talk to kids, how you can use these resources to increase veg consumption. So that's Veg Education AU on their TikTok. So we can all be veg influencers. I hope you've enjoyed this live today and be sure to stay tuned for the next few coming at more veg-based recipes. So thank you all for joining today. We'll answer the rest of your questions. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. See ya.